Hello. Today I will be demonstrating how I have gotten into the dark arts of PSP modding and emulation and so on and so on. Whatever. So here goes. First things first. Excuse the cinematography. Right, this is a PSP 2000 running firmware 6.39. Hang on, let's just reduce the volume a bit so you can hear me. You can see custom theme. I got off some site, I can't remember. So here's the bit you want to see. The what's saved on my micro SD card, which is in another adapter. Few PS1 games that I own these, so it's okay. Ridge Racer, Tempest X3, and Ballistic. Here is the CPS1 emulator, which works perfectly. Samurai Showdown Anthology, because I like my SNK fighters. Activision hits. Scrabble, well, I like Scrabble. Go Puzzle, because, well, you can guess. Angry Birds, I think it's illegal if you've got a portable gaming system. You're supposed to have this. If you don't, then whatever. Just lose Ghosts. Atari Classics Evolved. Stick with the classics though, because the modern versions just look odd and wrong. Football Manager 2011. Lose hours to that. Pro Evil 2011. Lose more hours to that. PSP Cross. Yes, come on. There we go. We could also focus. Link Simulator works alright, bit slow but playable. Mega Drive works perfectly and does Mega CD as well. Now, they do say that this can support virtual racing as well. I tried it and it is slow, properly slow, no more than 3 or 4 frames a second. Even if you set the frame skip high, really high, like to 9, still slow. CPS2, again, works perfectly. Now, it says Master System, but it also emulates the Game Gear and the Game Boy for some reason. Tekken 2, Cooler World, 51 Arcade Hits. I don't know why I still have this, because it's awful. Solitaire, well, can't go wrong with Solitaire. Hardcore 4x4, surprisingly fun, if a bit tricky to control at times. NES, again, can't go wrong with that, the emulation's perfect. TurboGrafx 16, PC Engine, whatever you want to call it. Most games run pretty nicely, but a few don't. Personally, Street Fighter 2 works abysmally, and I heard that some games like Chase HQ don't work that well either. Neo Geo Pocket Color, yes, I've got one of these. I know, but easy to see in the dark on a PSP screen. Game Boy Advance works pretty nicely, but games that use a 3D engine, like V-Rally 3 and the Need for Speed games, can be a bit glitchy. Other than that, brilliant. Neo Geo MVS AES again works perfectly. You do have to run the games through a cache converter to get some of them to run. Any more than say 10 meg in size generally need to be run through that. The smaller Neo Geo games seem to work fine before you do that. Few games still don't work. King of Fighters 2003 was problematic even after I ran it through the cache converter. So that's just my experience. And finally, SNES. Well, one or two complaints about this. It doesn't run any Super FX games, so Star Wings, Stunt Race FX, they're out. Anything that uses Mode 7, you know, Mario Kart, F-Zero, that kind of thing. You will have to set the frame skip up a bit and overclock the CPU as well to get them to run, you know, fast enough for them to be playable. But most games generally run okay. And that's all I've got to say about that for now. So